Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and welcome back to another Miraculous Ladybug news video. Now today we actually have two pieces of news. The first one is going to be a smaller one that relates to the Shanghai special, and I didn't make a whole separate video on it because it wasn't that big. And then the second one is going to be the main one that I'm going to be talking about today. As always, if you want to stay updated on all of the news, you can go ahead and leave a like and subscribe because I will update you whenever we hear new news. And I just thought I'd let you know that we are 30 days away from the New York special. If you want a countdown to the New York special, you can go ahead and click the link down below. It'll bring you to the countdown section of miraculousladybugnews.com, and there you can just see by the second when the New York special will be released. So that's a good resource for you. But anyway, let's just go ahead and hop right into the news. So the first bit of news here is that Jeremy Zag released a new updated image of the Renlings, or the Kwame cousins, whatever they're going to be called. Now this is for the Shanghai special, and I guess the Kwame cousins sort of apply for the New York special as well, except they're called something different if I remember correctly, or maybe that was just like an eagle thing. I don't know, it's been a little while since I've read the New York special synopsis. So a couple weeks ago, Jeremy Zag released a line art version of these Kwames or Renlings or Kwame cousins or whatever. But now we have an updated version, and now we can actually see their color. Now these colors could change, but my guess is they probably won't. So we can see that they are all pretty much just a two-tone red and, well, I guess maybe a three-tone. I was just considering the red and then the green, but there is a little bit of an orange on there as well. And overall, with this new coloring, they look really interesting because when we see the Kwames now, you know, they try to match their color of the actual animal that they are representing. But on this one, we can see that there's most likely a tiger or a snake or a bird, and they are all still red. Now my guess is this is because they're all sort of linked together, first of all, and second of all, probably because they're just Kwame cousins and not actual Kwames. A big rumor for these guys is that they are actually going to be the Chinese fighting styles, so yeah, that's sort of the rumor slash idea that we're getting from this, but it's not confirmed yet. But yeah, just wanted to share this new updated image for you. And now, moving on to the big piece of news, we have Thomas Ustra confirming that Ladybug will see past Ladybug users. So this all started from Thomas releasing a charity work that he did with some past Ladybugs on it. Now, this image is not confirmed by any means, it's just a charity work that the creator of the show did, so whether or not we will actually see these designs specifically, we don't know, but it's not confirmed at this point. But anyway, he got just a lot of comments being like, wow, these are so cool, we'd love to see them, and things like that. And he actually retweeted one saying, I have a feeling she might. And the initial comment was saying, man, I would really love if Ladybug would somehow see them. And basically, this is Thomas coming out and saying, yeah, she's going to be seeing them at some point in the show. So now that we know that she will be seeing them, now begs the question, when and in what context, like why will she be seeing them? Now my guess is she will see them at least one time in Season 4 because, you know, they are still writing Season 5, and while it could happen in Season 5, my guess is that it's going to be Season 4. Now as far as why she's going to be seeing them, I came up with two different options. Let me know if you came up with any others. Now my first guess is that they have to pull another time tagger where Bunnix has to come in and they have to go save the day just in a different time period, and that's like something that could happen. Now, does that work? Yes. Is it interesting? Yeah, sure, but it's not really what I'm hoping for. What I'm hoping for is that Ladybug, as of right now, I don't feel like Ladybug's really ready to be the new Guardian. As far as we know, she hasn't had a lot of training. It's sort of just been like, okay, yeah, last minute situation here, you're now the new Guardian, and Ladybug, I would assume, is probably like, oh, well, what do I do now? I have no idea where to go from here. And so one thing that they could do is pull something like an avatar where Ladybug was able to go back and sort of like mentally visit these spirits and be like, okay, so I need some guidance from you. Teach me sort of the ways of being Ladybug. Let me learn some new tactics and new techniques and stuff like that. And I'm really hoping that that's sort of what it is, because while if it was sort of just like Time Tagger, like, yeah, that would be cool. We could see a whole nother time period. We could have a cool battle, but that doesn't really add anything to the lore. I mean, aside from seeing a past Ladybug. But if it was Ladybug actually meeting and personally like learning new techniques, one, if she did learn new things and new powers and whatever, that could be used in all the other battles from the future there. And then it's just really cool to see Ladybug grow as a person and, you know, learn new things and learn how to be a better guardian. Because as of right now, I just don't think she's ready for it yet. And this would be a way to help prepare her. And especially if the other Ladybugs were guardians at some point. And that would just sort of allow them to say, okay, so I'm going to help you train and become a good guardian, sort of like what I was. And I just think that's the best case scenario. Is it going to happen? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe you know. Let me know if you know, because I mean, well, one, that would be pretty cool, but even if you don't know, you can go ahead and submit your ideas down in the comments below, because it's really cool hearing what everybody else has to say, because there's always going to be something where it's like, oh, but what about this? And then it's like, oh, that's a really good idea too, and I love hearing those. But yeah, that's really it for this piece of news. If you did enjoy, you can go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
The future bird catches the worm.